Happy birthday to Happy birthday to
Boof!
Happy birthday Happy birthday to Yes, it's that time of year once again. Another crippling reminder that I'm 1 year closer to the eternal darkness. But I wanted to cover a game that means so much to me for my birthday this year, and it's not another Sonic game, would you believe? No, it's actually this lovely little classic, Croc Legend of the Gobbos. The hell with it, let's crack on into it. Yes, this game is infamous and has been covered by many YouTubers and have more videos done on him than a porn star. But damn, I'll be buggered if I don't get my own word on him. And well, it's actually good still to this day in my opinion. Released back in 1997 by Argonaut Software, you know those guys who made some classic games and not so good games? Well, Croc was released on the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn and PC, which I own 2 of them. Yes, I own the PlayStation and I own the PC version. I love them that much. So how did this lovable, wonderful, cute masterpiece came to be was due to the humble start of being a rejected Yoshi game by Nintendo. But after the game got reworked and made into its own unique IP with a very simple, relaxing story, the setting takes place in Gobbos Valley. Is it Gobbo? Gobbo? Grobo? We're gonna call them Gobbo. Let's just call them Gobbo. But yeah. It's not really an original plot, but just like Crash Bandicoot, this will take place on multiple islands that you work through with similar world map to see Croc being transported around by a bird. The plot is simple too. Your hero, Croc, is shown in the opening as a baby getting rescued by a race of fluffy creatures called the Gobbos, who are just so damn adorable. While the opening shows Croc growing up and being raised by the race, it also shows the game's Baron Dante, as he comes on in and captures all the Gobbos and, causing mayhem. Croc is quickly sent away in a last minute escape, and that's it. You're off. You're off on a lovely adventure. Now yes, I know it doesn't have to be groundbreaking or world-shatteringly high stakes to go for, but it works in the same way as Crash Bandicoot's plot does. You can skip the intro scene and just go for it and go and do your platform, run, jump now. Croc does the same thing. He will run, jump, platform and that, but it's optional to learn the story. But for the sake of the review, that's what we're going to quickly glance over. How does the game control? Well, like a floaty, slidey tank with 1 day left till it gets scrapped, being on ice. Well, to explain, Croc has this 0 to 100 run speed, where after a slow start for a few seconds, he hits into hyperdrive and decides he's got to go fast, and doing that itself can be a problem. When you are in a do or die platforming or getting Croc safely to point A to point B, this can be frustrating. That will result in death most times.
Mostly.
His jump arc has a weird weight, and as you don't know if you're going to clear the jumps or how high you can jump, this can be hindered by the stupid camera angle, as it likes to hang around Croc and not move even while he jumps. The camera doesn't move around to give the ability to see if you're making that jump properly or if you're nowhere near. This can also lead to death.
Mostly.
Croc also has the ability to automatically grab a ledge if you're angled at it right, most of the time, depending on whether the blood moon is out and the alignment of the stars is perfect.
Mostly.
Croc is on tank controls. You must rotate with the left and right and press forward in order to go in that direction, but by pressing him backwards he does this little cute walk back. However, this is going to sound backwards, but I actually like these controls due to being so damn used to them from other games with tank controls. You know, Resident Evil, Tomb Raider, Bubsy 3D, I'm very intimate with these type of controls. What? Not that weird. In each level you have several goals. First is to free the 6 Gobbos by finding them in boxes, in open areas, or even unlocking cages. The next is by collecting the other colored gems, which unlock a bonus gate, which has some minigame which you'll sometimes enjoy, other times just kind of go, why is this here? The last one is by reaching the goal gong, that gets you the bird to come and buy you and shrink you? Holy shit, it's a bird wizard! Makes sense since Argonaut would go on to make Harry Potter, the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets for PlayStation 1. There are also secret levels that can be accessed by finding the hidden warp, but goddamn, these are so hard to find that sometimes you gotta scour the levels from top to bottom. And once again, if the stars are aligned and the blood moon is out. In each level there are enemies who are adorable but can be taken care of with a simple tail whip. However, they will respawn, so these can become a pain. When you think that you're clear and ready to progress, most of the times you'll get hit. So to protect yourself so you don't die instantly, Croc can grab the gems. These act like rings for Sonic. Once you're hit by a random enemy or an object, the gems will spill out all over the place, and you have a limited time in order to grab them. But if you're at 0, you will die, just like...
Don't worry, I saw the irony of not covering a Sonic game to covering something that is like a Sonic game.
Once Croc grabs 100 gems, he gains an extra life. You can even find hearts in level, which will increase the lives that you have. You're gonna need these because you're gonna die getting through the levels. There are even bosses, and honestly these aren't worth mentioning. They're bland and they're meh. The only good thing is the cutscene into level, but apart from that, the final boss is, well, holy shit, he rocks Croc as it forces you to be quick, reactive, as some of his moves are sporadic and still, it's a damn good showdown.
Well, that's all and well, but what about the music?
Well, I gotta say the music is amazing. Each track sums up the level and even gives the level's characteristics from optimistic and happy to gloomy and even mystical. But it's a shame that the levels start to look alike after a while, with only a few differences here and there. And for the few, it may bore them, but when you're firing through the levels, and for me that didn't make too much of a difference, as I know I'm looking through this through nostalgia goggles. But back to the music for a moment. Hell, the main theme even gears you up to jump into the game, and hell, it's still catchy. I still catch myself singing it from time to time.
Well, what else could I do? Well, I suppose I can go for 100% completion.
So after beating the game and rescuing all the Gobbos from each stage, and even gaining all the jigsaw pieces...
It's me, Mario! Thank you so much for playing my game.
By getting all of them unlocks the 5th and final island, the Crystal Island, with 4 new levels and one final boss to take on. Honestly, this was a nice extra surprise for me, as this gave me 4 extra challenging levels to take on that tested my little mind at the time and still can be a pain to this day. And even the final boss against the Crystal Baron Dante, who's even harder than the other Baron fight. But once beating the game, you'll get a final cutscene, a congratulations screen, and that's it. You've done it. Time for Croc to relax and get that well-earned rest. Well, until they make Croc 2 the oh my god, no.
So there you have it. No matter how much time passes or what games I go and play, this game will always have a special place in my heart. You wonder why? Because it was part of my childhood. I'm looking through nostalgia goggles at something that has aged very badly, but still to me I think it's a lovely little gem that people should go and play, should go and have fun with. Yes, it didn't have a really great sequel, but that's for another day, and maybe that's it. However, thank you very much for sharing this birthday video with me and enjoying the review, hopefully. I'm now going to go listen to some Croc music while playing some, I don't know, Croc. Maybe wear my Crocs. I don't know. Might as well go and do something. Thank you people for sticking around. Yes, today is my birthday and I'm so happy you have stuck around to see this video. Get to the very end, I'm going to go, well, you know, it's kind of... Thank you very much. If you like to see some more of my stuff, I've got my main videos, my 3-minute reviews. I've got I'm Okay, a very serious video playlist where I talk about depression, etc. My videos are going to be coming with this kind of structure, I believe, from now on. I've only got a few more videos until I'm actually done season 1, which is way. 3-minute reviews will continue on as normal. I'm looking into doing live streams because once a month at least, just to sit there and plow through a game, just because it'll be easier for me. Also, capturing footage would be so much simpler that way. I do hope you've enjoyed, and any support on that, give me a like, comments, go check out my Twitter, go check out my Facebook. I might be setting up other things, God knows what. But if it is your birthday as well alongside me, happy birthday, and I do hope you have enjoyed. If you're watching this another kind of day, I'll do the categories thing. Have a happy birthday. it's a very generous video, me saying happy birthday to a lot of people. Good on you, if it is your birthday. If it's not, well, very merry birthday to you. Like I said now, that is the end of the video. I'm gonna go play Croc.